Right now, somewhere in a small business owner's office, there is a server quietly running what appears to be a backup system. The green light is on. The IT contractor said it was all set up. But I want you to know something: if ransomware hit that business tonight, there is a very good chance those backups would restore absolutely nothing. Not because the equipment failed. Not because of bad luck. But because nobody ever tested whether those backups actually worked. This isn't a rare edge case. A 2023 survey of small and medium businesses found that over 60% had experienced at least one backup failure during a recovery event. Meaning, they tried to restore their data. And it didn't work. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you the 4 ways backups silently fail, how ransomware is specifically designed to destroy your backups before it destroys your files, and the simple test you can run this week to find out if you have real protection, or just the appearance of it. Let's start with a vocabulary problem. When most IT contractors tell you your backups are running, they mean a process is scheduled that copies your files to another location. That's it. That statement says nothing about whether those files are actually readable. It says nothing about whether the backup software can actually restore a full system, not just individual files. It says nothing about how long that restoration would take. And it says nothing about whether ransomware has already encrypted your backup destination. There's a crucial distinction in the industry between a backup and a recoverable backup. A backup is just a copy of your data. A recoverable backup is one that has been tested, verified, and confirmed to restore a working system within a timeframe that doesn't destroy your business. Most small businesses have the first kind. They think they have the second. The question you should be asking your IT person isn't, are our backups running? The question is, when did we last do a full restoration test, and how long did it take? If they can't answer that, or if the answer is we haven't, you have work to do. Here are the 4 most common ways business backups fail, all silently, all without any warning light turning red. Failure mode 1, the backup process stopped and nobody noticed. Backup software can stop running due to software updates, configuration changes, or disk errors. If no one is monitoring the backup logs daily, you might go weeks or months without a successful backup before anyone realizes it. Failure mode 2, the backup is running but the files are corrupted. Data corruption during backup is more common than most people realize, especially with older backup software. The files appear to be there. They can't actually be opened. Failure mode 3, the backup covers the wrong things. Many default backup configurations cover certain folders but not others. If someone moved the client database to a new drive, or if your accounting software stores data in an unusual location, it might not be included in the backup scope. Nobody told the backup software about the new location. Failure mode 4, the backup destination is the problem. Some businesses back up to a network drive attached to the same server that holds the main data. Others use cloud services that sync rather than archive, meaning if a file gets corrupted or deleted on the main computer, the same corrupted version overwrites the backup within minutes. Here's something that surprises most business owners when they hear it: modern ransomware doesn't just encrypt your files. The first thing it does, before it touches a single business document, is hunt for your backups and destroy them. Ransomware operators know that a business with working backups can recover without paying. So they've evolved. Current ransomware variants will silently spread through your network for days or weeks before triggering the encryption, specifically looking for and corrupting backup systems, deleting shadow copies, and targeting cloud sync folders. By the time the ransomware makes itself visible, by the time your screens go red and the ransom note appears, your backups are often already gone. This is why the single most dangerous backup configuration is one where the backup is connected to the same network as your main systems. If ransomware can reach your computers, it can reach your backup drive. In the next section, I'm going to give you the exact framework, used by enterprise IT departments and now accessible to any small business, that protects you from this scenario. Stay with me. Let me give you 2 things: the test you can do this week, and the framework you should build toward. The recovery test. Ask your IT person to do a full restoration test of your most critical system. Not a file restore, a full system restore, as if the original server didn't exist. Time how long it takes. If you don't have an IT person, most backup software has a verify or test restore function. Use it on a test folder and confirm you can open the files. Critical question: how long would a full restoration take? If the answer is more than 48 hours, that's how long your business would be fully offline after a major attack. Plan accordingly. Now, the framework. The gold standard in backup strategy is called the 3-2-1 rule. It works like this. 3. Keep 3 copies of your data. The original, plus 2 backups. Not 1 backup, 2. 2. Store those copies on 2 different types of media. For example, a local backup drive and a cloud backup. They fail in different ways, so a failure in one doesn't mean both are lost. 1. Keep at least 1 copy completely off-site and offline. This is the one that ransomware cannot reach. It could be a hard drive stored at a different location or a cloud backup service that keeps version copies with deletion protection enabled. The offline copy is what saves you when ransomware destroys everything on your network. It's the copy that exists outside the attack surface. For most small businesses with under 50 employees, you can implement the 3-2-1 rule for around $100 to $200 per month using a combination of a local NAS device and a cloud backup service with immutable storage, meaning the backup files can be written but not deleted or modified for a set period, even if ransomware reaches the cloud account. Compare that to the alternative. The average ransomware recovery without working backups costs $1.4 million. $150 a month, against $1.4 million. That is the entire business case for professional backup, in 2 numbers. Before I wrap up, here are the exact questions to bring to your IT person on Monday morning. Write these down. 1. When was the last full restoration test completed, and do you have documentation of how long it took? 2. Are our backups stored on the same network as our main systems? If so, how are they protected from ransomware spreading to the backup destination? 3. Do we have at least 1 offline or off-site backup that is not connected to our main network? 4. Are we using immutable backup storage for our cloud copies? 5. What is our recovery time objective? How long would it take to fully restore our business operations after a complete system loss? If your IT contractor can't answer these questions, that's important information. It doesn't mean they're bad at their job in general, but it does mean backup resilience hasn't been prioritized, and you now know to push on it. Here's your 30-second summary. Most business backups fail during real recovery events. Ransomware is specifically designed to destroy your backups before your files. The 3-2-1 rule, 3 copies, 2 media types, 1 offline, is your protection framework. And the most important thing you can do this week is schedule a restoration test. Real protection isn't a green light on a server. It's a documented, tested, verified recovery plan. Subscribe for more of this. Every week I break down a cybersecurity topic that directly affects your business, without the jargon. Next week, how a 15-minute security audit could save you from the breach that hits the business next door. Take care of your data.